Good morning, guys. We are going to be doing 12.11 practice and homework, where we have to do patterns of measurement in customary and metric down at the bottom. With that said, we need to go ahead and write down some conversions so that we can do the rest of the paper. So with our customary, we have 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. We also have that 1 pound LBS is equal to 16 ounces OZ. 1 week is equal to 7 days. 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Over to liquid, we have 1 gallon into 4 quarts. And we have 1 quart equaling 2 pints. 1 foot equals 12 inches. And 1 yard equals 3 feet. Those are our customary units. We also have to focus on some metric units. Metric units go by base 10. So we have 1 centimeter equaling 10 millimeters. We have 1 decimeter equaling 10 centimeters. And we have 1 meter equaling 10 decimeters. So right there, you guys can see that we're working with a base 10. So today we're going to have to be drawing quite a few charts. So if you take a look at number 1, we have gallons to quarts because they had 1 times 4 equals 4, 2 times 4 equals 8. And if you look up at our cheat sheet, we see that 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So let's work on number 2. Number 2. We don't know what the 2 titles are, but the first one we skip count by 1s to 5. And we have 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, and 10,000. So we can see that it's 1 times something gives us 2,000. 1 times 2,000 equals 2,000. 2 times 2,000 equals 4,000. So looking up at the top, we're looking for a 1 to a 2,000 conversion. I see that with tons and pounds. So we have tons and we have pounds. Let's look at number 3. Again, we don't know what our lengths are, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. But this time we skip count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have to look. 1 times what gives me 2? 1 times 2 gives me 2. 2 times 2 gives me 4. So I'm looking for something that we multiply by 2. I see that 1 quart equals 2 pints. So we have quart and we have pint. Let's look at number 4. Again, I don't know what our measurements are, but they do skip count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they want 60, 120, 180, 240, and 300. So I have to look. I have 1 times 60 equals 60. 2 times 60 equals 120. So I have to look up and see what do we have that could be times 60. I have my minutes to seconds. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Number 5, we're going to be utilizing metric. So we have our chart. I'm going to change colors so that you guys can tell that I'm working with my metric, my pink up there. And I don't know what my measurements are. But again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So we have to go, what do I multiply from 1 to get to 10? 1 times 10 gives me my 10. So we're working with that base 10. Looking up at my pink, I can choose any of those choices. I could say my centimeters to millimeters. So number 5, if you have the paper, has a line as well. So it says, Marguerite made a table to compare 2 metric measurements of length. Name a pair that she could be using. Well, we use centimeters compared to millimeters. Number 6, draw a table to represent months and years. So I didn't put that up on the top because I want you guys to try and think about it. So let's do number 6. We have our months and we have our years. Now, this one's a little bit different because our years, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what are we multiplying by to get to our months? We're multiplying by 12. So 1 times 12 gives me 12. 2 times 12 gives me 24. 3 times 12 gives me 36. 4 times 12 gives me 48. And 5 times 12 gives me 60. When you are done with practice in homework 12.11, please take a picture and send it to me. Remember that this is worth 5 points per picture, so make sure you send it to me. Thanks, guys.